want to do international expansion, right? So how can we just let our sales always meeting face to face?
I don't mean face to face as in person. Like
it means even in the
video conferencing, like when they actually can
interact with you.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's good.
Conduct how many face to face meetings?
It also depends on like what's our sales target.
So let's say sales visit.
We first have to define like how many cases our sales have to do each month or each week, right? Because our product is to invest their company, so you have to do a lot of work to know their company. So I think it won't be too high, the number.
We can have a defined number. We don't need to say how many.
But if you don't have the number, is like kind of.
It's kind of weird. So
yeah.
All right, let's put a number in there. How many engaged qualified leads per period? Let's put a number. Per period is.
You mean including online, right?
Yeah.
What's our period? Like
quarter, a financial quarter.
Quarter.
The sales are usually measured in quarters.
So for their behaviors, if it's in a quarter, it's too much.
I think that
it's too long.
For me, I think that one each week.
Per week?
Yes.
It's too little. It's too few.
But you have to make like a lot of investigation about the company, a lot of things. You have to know a lot of things about the company, then you can give them money.
Actually, you can do it in one day.
Per day?
One day you can have a brief summarize of.
No, like if you want to invest money on someone, will you just do the work in one day?
No, I mean we don't invest in one day. We just we just investigate them. Know the.
But we are talking about the face-to-face communication with them. So you have to well prepare, then you can talk with them. Or they will think that you are not prepared well and you don't even know their company. And if they are a company with high potential, they will have a better choice to cooperate with.
But why do you think it needs 1 week to do that?
What?
Why do you think it needs 1 week to do that?
I think performance evaluation, it's hard to do daily. The variation is way too high. Because one day you can have, and you can cheat the system. You can have like your Friday, you call 60 clients. And then you're like, all right, well, I'm done for the week, you know.
No, that's sales always do.
Yeah. So beyond that, I think it's good we just have one standardized measure across the whole company. So if it can be quarterly, it can be weekly, it can be monthly, as long as we agree, it's just easier to do everything else. You know, so let's just agree on one unit of performance.
And actually, evaluation is always the cost.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be too frequent.
I think 1 week or 1 day is a lot.
So a month?
Either monthly or quarterly.
I think it's monthly or quarterly. Month? I think it will be the month.
So
a lot of sales, I know they usually make sure their performance every month.
Yeah.
So
we see monthly, we do quarterly, so monthly. All right. So at least per period. For now, we have something specific per month. There you go. Awesome. Dollar per go. This is used per month. Okay. Conduct face-to-face meetings online.
For the number.
Quota per month. You guys decide on the number. Whoever is going to do this section. Okay. I think because we're an international company, it's good that once a year they go and they visit. They take a personal inventory themselves. They make a list of 10 countries they want to visit, and then we can send them.
That can also be like the rewards for them if they want to work cross culture.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
So visit.
10, is that 10 a lot?
5 countries, top 5.
Yeah, that would be good.
Visit one country. How about one country from our top 10 partners? Top 10 international partners.
Wow, that sounds great. Top 10s. That sounds we have a lot of clients.
Length and how long they stay, 90 plus. Details based on performance.
So
So
this
on
would be the
country-
part that will do this part of the right.
One country visit how many partners?
So once a year you visit one partner, one of our partners from our
One
top.
of our top partners.
But in a country, you visit how many partners?
Just one.
Just one bright
Just
side.
one?
Yeah.
Why don't we just go to one country and visit a lot of partners? It's not necessarily to be top 10 partners, but they are in the same country.
You mean choose like a top 10 country?
Yeah, that has the most potential partners.
Visit from our top 10 international countries.
With the most partner?
So that would be international partners, right?
No.
Because
Top 10 partners
Well, how do
and
you-
top
how do you
10
def-
countries.
how do you define a top 10 partner? Because a top 10 partner would be either highest sales or highest number.
High sales.
Highest sales. So yeah, it would be top 10 international partners.
But for my idea, for this concept, I will think it the sales.
Yeah.
But for my idea, I will think it as the number.
So you want number or total sales?
I want number.
So number of small. So it would be like top 10 countries with highest number of partners.
Yes.
Highest number of partners.
How about top 10 international?
I think the sales number would be better for me because that if you have more number of your partner doesn't mean that the market is pretty big. But if you have with more higher sales number, that maybe that the market there is bigger.
I just came up with an idea. How about we have both? How about we have visit one with our top 10 largest partner, and then you also have to visit one of the smallest partners, so you can get a comprehensive.
Smallest?
So
I don't mean smallest.
I mean like the one with less sales, so you can get an idea of what it is to have a high performer and a low performer.
So now we want to go with the top partner or top country.
Let's just do highest sales and lowest sales, and it'll cover everything. Do you know what I mean?
No.
So if you have the partner with the highest sales, that means that's the most successful, and then the lowest sales is usually a small company. Probably in a country that people don't usually visit.
Maybe this is a potential market
Yeah.
for us in the future.
I got it. Okay, then just write it in this way. And then we will figure it out.
From our top 10.
I will do it today. I hope so. I hope so. I don't want to bring this book
So
with
that's
me.
our goal, behavior. And what kind of behavior do we want
Do
them?
we need a budget for it? I think professor thinks about budget a lot.
That would be like
These days.
I just mentioned it can be part of rewards, right? So it won't be like too many persons to do this one. So the budget I think is fine.
This one encourages them to self-develop a global mindset
Yeah.
and consider immigration / global migration issues.
And if they want to, when they go to the low performance company, they also can think about like which, just you say you can find out the reason. So you have to consider about globalization in this part, right?
Yeah, that's what I think it's a good. This is like
So combine all the things together.
yeah.
Yeah.
And what kind of action development do we want them to take?
Action.
We did this in training, right? Like self-motivated. But how do we define that into a goal now that we can evaluate?
What did we write last time? Training.
We want them to be able to learn on their own time, but also be motivated to. count language certifications? Language and each level? So if you get like a weird language, like for example, I don't know,
Weird.
Arabic. If you get Arabic and then you have like it's a goal that you can do, and then we want them to be self-motivated to learn. The higher they go, the more opportunities they have.
Because we are a company want to expand internationally.
Yeah, and so they can help us with our overall strategy of business expansion.
So that means that with the certification, they can have more chance to go aboard.
Yeah, so
to
exactly.
expand.
So the goal we want is certification, the behavior is self-study, and then the action development is expansion globally. Yeah?
Yes. Cover all of them. I'm satisfied with that.
Okay, cool beans. If we can think of more, we can add it on. Support and ongoing performance discussion. We talked about this last time too.
Support and ongoing performance discussions.
Like the mentor, like
The
special mentor.
peer support manager support that we talked last time
Mhm.
in training. I think this is also work.
Yeah, so peer support, we want informal and formal, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Informal in what sense? Teamwork?
When you're doing teamwork with them, they can give you informal mentorship.
Teamwork. To give informal feedback / encouragement. Okay? And then formal. Do we have any formal performance evaluation from our peers?
I just know when you do the formal training, they may give you some feedback. So I don't know how to say it.
Let's do a weekly impact report.
Impact.
So you have to.
But is that weekly will be too short?
Too short?
I don't know.
Monthly? Oh yeah, our unit's monthly, right?
Yeah, I think
So
that.
monthly impact report. Feedback, a report on how your team members either helped you or hurt you this month.
So this is the report that you should give to your peers.
Yeah,
The sales give to your peers, whether they help you or not.
yeah. Or maybe on our employee intranet.
Like a survey.
Could be a survey. Do you want to do it in a survey or just like a report? What format do you?
I think the survey just don't take a lot of cost.
Okay, monthly impact survey. Boom. Okay. So manager support. We also have formal and informal, right? Let's stick with formal.
Yes, because informal is all the similar like informal mentorship.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
just go with formal. What did they do?
Coach.
Team meeting. Coaching.
We say informal tea time.
Okay.
We mentioned that.
Yeah. Tea time.
We are proud of that.
Is
Tea
it?
time.
That
Is it
was
the
infos.
case study or
Infosys.
assignment?
That was infosys.
We did it all the things like
Really? Okay.
assignment and this one, and like the case competitions.
Okay, so for the formal mechanisms,
Are we going to be a volunteer team?
If it's the team
Yeah, I think
meeting,
it's great.
It can be like.
Tony hasn't
Did you
come
heard
last
that?
time. Because the
If you
professor-
be the volunteer
Ah.
team for the next case competition, you
Yeah.
will get the extra credits for extra grades for your final grade.
okay.
alright.
So I think maybe
And if you get the like be the top one, you can draw a ball, and that will be 1 to 4.
Free.
1 to 3, then you can get maximize 6 scores
At your final score?
Yeah.
Cool. Do you guys want to send them? Someone want to send them an email and say we'll do it? The earlier the
Did
better.
you say that how can we tell him? He didn't mention that, right?
Yeah.
Should we tell it to Timia or tell it to Groupie?
I think we will raise our hands on that competition day.
Maybe we can.
I
make
think
it
that
from
no, I think that
beforehand.
Yeah.
beforehand.
Okay.
beforehand.
Okay.
Please an email.
Okay.
Who wants to send an email?
I can send.
Nice. Okay.
Let's volunteer to be the first presenter.
The first one. Okay. If we have choice.
I'm not presenting, by the way. Whatever we do, I don't want to present.
Okay.
Okay.
We don't want
also
you to
you can
present either.
Take the.
I think it's good. It it kind of pulls attention away from me, and then I let you three guys really shine. I think that's.
I don't like it,
What?
but I will do
Will
that.
really shine?
It gives you guys a chance to really
Get rid of the shyness.
well, just get rid of the shyness, but also for the professor, oh, these guys are awesome, and you don't need the whole team member to do it individually. You guys are all great. All right. So what are our formal ongoing performance discussion mechanisms? Monthly.
For the team
Indeed.
meeting, I think is too embarrassing,
Mm-hmm.
right? What do you think?
Team.
For formal just transfer. Coaching.
Coaching.
Because in some company, when the manager want to teach their subordinate,
Subordinate.
yeah, they just hold a training class by themselves. They just teach them their experience and is formal.
Sure. How about coaching?
But if they do it on their own time, is that formal?
We can do it during
吗？
就是 volunteer.
So that would be informal.
formally. Let's do just a formal. How about monthly coaching sessions for bottom 10%, and then also we also get like a monthly. How about a monthly? What's the opposite of coaching? If you're bad, we gotta coach you. But if you're
Appraisal.
good, we wanna
Reward.
no, but just
Sharing by
appreciate.
them, you can be like sharing by them. When at that time, when you have the coaching, you don't have to be manager. You can also be your peers who did a great job on the work.
okay, monthly coaching
Okay.
session for the bottom 10, through sharing from the top 10, and if they improve next month, both get
Reward.
reward,
Cool.
and that's
I like it.
support and ongoing
Thank you.
performance.
So like, what is our reward system?
That's something number 3 has to think about. All right, evaluating performance. There is a lot of evaluations, right? What kind of
We
evaluation?
don't need to think about the reward is in the chapter.
But like we will say is that meeting our like the best performance. What is that? Our best performance partner. Then that will be kind of reward. So we have to define which kind of what is our reward system.
There's a saying about it in the chapter. So that's wait. What about the between the middle 80%? We cannot ignore them.
Can they volunteer to join?
To give the sharing like that.
But I don't want like the bottom 50% to share.
I have an idea.
So,
If he said because bias is a big issue, we can have the remaining 80% share their ideas on the internet, and then top managers can choose out great ideas anonymously.
But is this like the things you have to do or
No, voluntary.
voluntary?
I think it's too much work on managers.
I think it's a new idea.
I think that's better than you teach them one by one and like give them. You have to figure out what you want to teach. If you get the idea from others, it's much more faster.
Yeah.
But no, the manager needs to pick the best idea. Why not just put it there? Because it will cut the work for the manager to read and choose, so everyone can see the ideas of everyone.
Then the issue of motivation comes up. Think about if I thought about it today. In class, if Timia didn't show the scores, and she just said you all did a great job, and there was no ranking or feedback, do you think you would
No,
want to?
No.
definitely not.
Would you want to, if you're the employee, would you want to contribute more next time? Probably not, right? You probably like, oh,
Definitely not.
I just want to do an okay job and
Yeah.
just have it up there, you know?
Yeah.
Because we have our motivation now is we want to be top performers.
Yeah.
So, and every week when you see that score, you're like, oh yeah. And then you
There,
wanna
there
continue.
are
That's
someone
not
is
the point.
thinking about to join us. I'm thinking about, okay, come.
What's your point?
You don't have to do your final exam.
All right.
Oh, that's actually quite a lot.
Really? Come
Because
to you
we-
and ask?
Yeah, because we get really high score and they don't want to do their final exam. So like I'm saying, okay, you can join us.
You can join us for 0%.
But if we get the like top score about our group,
Yeah.
they don't have to do the exam.
Maybe we can cheat the system, and if we know we have the top score on week 11, we can hire like 3 people in our group.
I don't think we can hire people at the week 11.
Really? Oh no, it's it's salary adjustment. Never mind.
Is when
no,
is the
we can't hire any more people.
Because we
Yeah.
have no group fund.
Yeah.
but
No, we can. They
wait,
don't
if,
need
if
a
they
fund.
if
Oh, they
they
don't-
accept
yeah, they don't need a
0%, can we
We still
hire
can.
them?
It had to be right after the sales recruitment. Week 4, I think that was.
Really, right after?
3 weeks ago, yeah.
I think that someone told me they can still join other
Yeah, we
teams.
can ask Tamea if they're willing to do it.
That's kind of surprising.
And they will bring their skirt to us. Do you know that?
That's true. If you can pull someone in, you're in charge of recruitment.
Because they want to lead their group.
No, because they don't want to do the final
Right.
exam, and it seems like we are always the top. We get the top skirt, and they are thinking about if they join us, they don't have
If
to
they
do the
lead
final
their
exam.
group, what will their group think about them?
So
They don't care?
that is really fun part. Why teachers did this part?
Yeah. Okay. So let's take a look at evaluation of performance. So evaluation of the quality approach. I'm actually just gonna control copy this whole thing in here.
That's our assignment last time.
But I think everyone does well. Not only our
Yes,
right?
everyone worked pretty hard.
I don't think there's a group that consistently got 100% everything.
Except us, right?
Except for week 1. Week 1, our individual assignments, we didn't get 100% total. We still got a okay score. What page is this?
And we get extra 5,000 each week.
Because
Video.
No, not video, because he says that if there is an average, like if your team is about average, the leader can get extra 5,000. So every week we get more 5,000
Money. Yeah, we get extra money.
each week.
But I think this week.
So
I
we are
saw-
always more than 100,000.
This week I saw 107,000 something.
I took a picture of it.
Not 5, 7.
7100.
Yeah, something.
No, they just get 100. Oh,
Right? And I saw another group get that high score too.
There's a lot of groups that got
That's good.
100,000 this.
there are only 1, 2, 3. There are only 3, 4.
You got
There are only
evaluated
4
performance.
group. It's not 4 score. It's 3.
Yeah.
So they're actually 8 score to get the 4 score.
Okay, I just copied this part.
The
for
average
evaluating
score
performance.
99.
Wow. Quality.
Okay. Alright, that's part 4. Evaluating performance.
Part 5.
Straight from the book. Results and related consequences. So if they do well and they do poorly, what are the results and consequences? So we mentioned here in this one, right?
So 5 and 6 should do at the same time.
Yeah. Okay, so let's say the high performers, the top 10%, how do you evaluate the top performers?
Sales skill.
Okay, we have our criterion, right? So
Provide consequences.
high engaged leads. High
Do we
number.
need to provide it to the employees or we just provide it for us to think?
To see.
To think about our performance management, or we need to provide it to the employees to for them to know.
For them. You means I don't understand. Can you say it
For
again?
the result and related consequences,
Yes.
we need to provide the consequences for the performance results.
Yes.
We provide it for the employee to see or for us to think.
Both.
Both.
So okay, so this is how we define well if they perform a high number of engaged leads, low number of individual hours of resources spent, and high team net sales. Right, and then if they perform poorly, the criteria are these. It's the exact opposite.
What about in the middle?
It's not that. It's not well. It's not poor. So
Then it would be middle.
Middle,
all
middle,
Yes.
middle.
So
Uh,
I think we just need to write well or poor. Right?
Yeah.
Just
So-
write one, then the opposite side.
Yeah.
Or I just do high and low performance. Okay, so what are the consequences for high performance? We have the results. What are the consequences?
They say promotion, but we need a system.
If they perform perform well, their team will be strong, and their relationship between team is strong.
More
and then
motivation, right?
More motivation. Yeah.
Okay, increase motivation.